Rebels.com and get a special Rebels room rate at the Hampton Inn and Suites. Puck bounces to the left point in Red Deer territory off the draw. It does get out to center, and Price will slam it back in. Hurricanes tag up and give chase. Leo Breyer out of Switzerland knocks it into the corner. Brayden tried to put it behind his net, just got it to Dugan Peterson. Now Dohaniak up the right wall. Rebels are hemmed in. Shot attempt from Yager goes off a body in front, deflected over top of the Red Deer net. Now Peterson with some room up the left wing side. Gets over his own blue line, try to pass up the middle, cut off initially by Yager. But now Beckett Hamilton finds it, dumps it in. Rebels will get in a line change. So too the Kelowna Rockets. Gone past the 3-minute mark of this first period. Zeros on the board. Brayden Yager darts to the Red Deer blue line, dumps it in diagonal. Dmitry Toporowski gets to it first for the Rebels. Got it to the half wall, tied up by Beckett Hamilton. He's pressured by a couple of Hurricanes. Now Hamilton finds some space, got the puck out to center. Wojtek Port's got it, dumps it back in. Port winning a bronze medal at the most recent World Juniors with Czechia. Samuel Dranchak, also from Czechia, up to Beckett Hamilton. Right wing board, centers it, looking for Brigley. Intercepted at the last split second by Port. Plays it in behind his net. Now Dranchak in the left corner, behind the net. Hamilton had it bounce off his stick, checked that. It was Talon Brigley who deflected it. Puck at the right point for Keaton Dohaniak. Takes it to the half wall, spins. Nice pass over to Hamilton. Centering feed was lucky for Dranchak, didn't get through. Now Hamilton had it a second time, he's poke checked. Brigley on the right wing boards. Spins it in behind the Lethbridge net. Beckett Hamilton finds it in the left corner. Eludes Port, takes it behind the net, squeezes it to the far half wall. Shane Smith there to make a play on it. Hurricanes turn it over, however. Dranchak at the blue line, holds, he'll shoot through traffic. That one took a couple deflections. Lynn gets it in behind the net now, chops it to the right half wall. Dohaniak has it there, plays it in behind the Hurricanes net with some sustained pressure here by Red Deer. Getting in a line change while the puck is deep in Lethbridge territory. Now the Hurricanes will try and clear, but Ty Copeland quick on the forecheck. Lind on the right wing side almost had Josephson in the slot, but the pass attempt deflects to Brayden Yager. He'll relieve the pressure, dumping it into the Rebel zone, but the icing is waved off. Takes a look up the right wing side, dishes off. Brigley plays it ahead to Dranchak. Gets it back to Brigley, gets across center, gains the Lethbridge blue line. Up the left wing, Brigley at the half wall. Tried to spin it to the slot, pass goes into the corner off a deflection. Dranchak tied up by Carson Adair. Big blue liner scored his first WHL goal last night for Lethbridge in that 6-1 win over Prince Albert, as we are now just shy of the 7-minute mark in this first period. Just 3 shots on goal so far on the Supplement King shot clock, 2 of them by Red Deer. Vluswick pokes it up the right side to Kalen Lind, second round pick, signed prospect of the Nashville Predators. Takes it down low, backhand save, rebound out front. Josephson had his stick tied up. Copeland keeps it in the zone, chops it in behind the net. Josephson tries to elude Logan McCutcheon in the right corner. Lind finds the loose puck, has it on the right wing boards to the left point. Nice pass. Dugan Peterson holds, shoots, save, big rebound. Hurricanes get it out of harm's way, but a couple of nice plays there, Chris, by Kalen Lind allowed to come out in his place. And no doubt the Rebels would love a quick clearing of the zone here to finish off the line change to get it off the glass. He gets to the neutral zone, glove down by McCutcheon. Now Brigley's got it into Lethbridge territory, up the left wing side. He'll try and take it to the net, pivots down low in the corner. Pass to the slot, just out of the reach of Josephson. Now the Hurricanes come across their own line. Yager up the right wing into the Red Deer zone. Stops near the point. Drops it off for McCutcheon, takes a hit on a back check from Lind, who steals the puck for Red Deer, fires it off the glass, but it's held in by Yager. Drops it off. Smith looking for a backdoor feed over to Breyer. That one's intercepted by the Rebels. Lind fires it ahead to the neutral zone. Brigley battling for it late in the shift. He'll now head off. And Thurston has it in his own end for Red Deer. Thurston last night honored as the Rebels Mitchell and Jewell Player of the Month for January. Here he prevents Brayden Yager from finding a loose puck in the Rebels slot. Yager, a couple of games ago, becoming the 170th player in WHL history to reach 200 points. Now he tips it on goal here on a centering feed, but denied by Woodsky right on the doorstep. Yager almost right on cue, getting a piece of that centering pass on a Rebels turnover along the boards. Go in this first period. Supplement King shot clock reading 5-3 Red Deer, but we're tied at 0. Drop back to Josephson. He'll get to center. Left wing feed to Lind. Puck dumped in behind the net. Josephson will get a piece of it there. Got it to the far right point. Puck just held in by Copeland. Can't do much with it other than get it to the slot where the Hurricanes collect it and clear it out to the Rebels blue line right to Brayden Yager. Yager had a goal last night in that 6-1 win versus Prince Albert. It was a big night for him overall, as Yager led all scores last night with a goal and 4 assists.
Checking as the guy gets up, comes back to the net for a second time. He clips him in the face.
So 4:27 left to go in the first period. Rebels to the Karstar penalty kill. Hurricanes have it in the slot. into the middle. Edwards deflects it wide, gets to it on the left wing side. Jet Larson tries to scoop it out, but can't. Thurston tied up, can't get it out of the zone either. Puck up the left wing side to Brayden Edwards. Looks for some room, tied up by a couple of Rebels. Puck now back to the right point. Brayden Yager holds. Takes his time, back to the point. Works that give and go with Chadwick. Yager, left slot, pass deflects over to Brayard, back to the point to Chadwick. Right side, Yager near the dot, shot rips it wide to the short side. Hurricanes pick up the rebound. Chadwick left point. Yager, right circle. Back pedals, pass along the line. Chadwick reaches to keep it in. Left side now, Brayard. Chadwick, one-time blast off a body in front. Rebels trying to find the rebound. Lethbridge gets a shot away, but a nice save made by Chase Woodsky. Face off. Linesman taking his time. Hurricanes win it. Brayard at the right point. Chadwick left side now. Yager takes a look to the face-off dot. Dropped it off, but a nice intercept there by Samuel Dranchak. Then he cleared it the length of the ice. Dranchak, of course, scoring shorthanded last night in the first period versus Moose Jaw. Minute gone in the double minor penalty kill. Yager gets to the Red Deer line. Stops near the right point. Pivots. Pass finds its way to Chadwick. Right slot now to Edwards. Yager at the right point. Takes a look. Bottom of the right circle. Yager scoops it to the right point. Chadwick, left side. Brayard. Shot, scores! What a shot by Leo Brayard. Power play goal gives Lethbridge a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you said it, what a shot. I mean, the puck kind of comes over to him on the far side there from high to that mid shooting position, and instead of coming cross seam, he goes bar and in. And
for Red Deer. He'll fire it out to neutral territory. And Talon Brigley will dump it in, forcing Cleaver to make a save on a bouncing shot. Almost coughed it up to Jet Larson. But now the Hurricanes get it out of harm's way. 45 seconds left to go in this Lethbridge power play as Brayden Yager dials it up over center. Right wing feed to Brayden Edwards. To the face-off circle, high slot, shot, and Dreesen rips it over top of the net. Check that was Trey Johnson, number 26 for Lethbridge. Fired it over top of the Red Deer net late in this power play. 90 seconds to go in the first period. Nishan Parmar forces a pass behind the net by Cohen Cleaver. Now Lethbridge has it. Chadwick bumps it ahead to Brayden Edwards. 56 points on the season. Points in 9 of his last 11 coming into tonight. He's got the puck on the left wing side. Centers it. Chadwick slows it down for Yager. Right point, Trey Johnson. Over to Chadwick. Yager top of the right circle. Left slot now. Brayard from the doorstep. They score. Lethbridge Hurricanes capitalize on both ends of the 4-minute power play as Brayden Edwards makes it 2-0. Minute 5 left to go in the first period as it was a three-way pass over. Doyle up the middle, trying to find Wilson. That one's intercepted by Red Deer. Josephson collects it in his own end. 4th round pick of the Seattle Kraken last summer. 4th round is what I was trying to say as the puck goes in behind the Lethbridge net off a dump in. Copeland ties it up in the left corner. 3 Hurricanes looking for it. Copeland ties it up enough for Josephson. Copeland slot. Shot by Lynn. Whistle it just wide from a low angle. Vluswick at the right point. Ahead to Josephson. Spins, shoots, goes wide of the Lethbridge net. Shane Smith. Pass in front of his own goal to Chadwick. Gets it ahead to center. McCutcheon finds it there. Breakaway pass. Brayard is in a long shot. Woodsky may have got a piece of that one as Brayard snuck in all alone behind the defense on the breakaway from the blue line in. Hurricanes come that close to making it a 3-goal game. Chadwick at the left point. Plays it on net. Tipped on goal by Yager. Save made by Woodsky. Rebels needing to tighten up in their own zone of the Winnipeg Jets. Scramble on the draw. Rebels have it. Vluswick up the right wall. Pass ahead to Josephson. Right feed over to Copeland. Gets a shot away as Cleaver holds on to it. So the Rebels will set up for another. They lean in. Rebels bring the puck to the near boards. Josephson had his stick tied up. Couldn't make a clean play on it. Now Shane Smith knocks it along his own blue line. McCutcheon collects it. Fires it up the middle. Josephson gets a stick on it over to Vluswick. Now the Hurricanes steal it. Shane Smith. Shot, glove save Woodsky. He'll hold on. 15-17 left to go in period number 2. As we get a brief bit of pushing and shoving just after the whistle. So obviously a key situation here for Red Deer as the Hurricanes win the draw to the right point. Chadwick, left point. Brayard holds. Tip in front. Off the stick of Edwards. Goes high over top of the Red Deer net. And the Rebels get a clear through the neutral zone. There's one thing the Red Deer Rebels cannot afford tonight is any extended penalty trouble in this game. As Chadwick bumps it back to his own blue line. Leo Brayar out of Switzerland spins it over to Yager. Right side now, Edwards can't track it down initially. Dugan Peterson chopped it to the line but not out. Chadwick keeps it in but turns it over to Peterson, who gets it clear for Red Deer. Rebels will put fresh penalty killers on the ice. 30 seconds gone in the Carstar penalty kill. Carstar where accidents unhappen. Hurricanes have it in their own end. They come across center. Leo Brayar left side to Trey Johnson. Former Kelowna Rocket. And Brandon Weeking loses it to Jet Larson. He fires at the length of the ice. Larson playing it hard to the net. Gets the shot away. And it lifts it high and wide. Nice burst of speed there by McCutcheon to create a scoring chance for Lethbridge. Now Copeland back into Hurricanes territory. On the right wing was at the end of his shift, so he'll dump it in around the net. Rebels will finish off a line change. 10:32 to go in the period. We're in the second. Lethbridge still up by a pair. As the puck goes in behind the Red Deer net. Thurston up the left wall to Calhoun. Gets it to Nolan Schmidt. Rebels rookie out of Edmonton. Puts it behind the net. Adair stops it along the wall. Takes a bump from Schmidt and Semenov. Puck comes loose instead to Adair. He's got room up the left wing. Takes a hit from Schmidt. Now the Hurricanes get to center ice. Brayden Yager into Red Deer territory. Right side to Brayar. Gets it toward Yager in behind the Red Deer net. Peels a pass to the slot. Rebels track it down. Thurston. Dangerous pass over to Vluswick, but it gets to him. He'll bring it across center with a pass left side to Calhoun. Into the Lethbridge zone. Tries a shot. Rips it over top of the net. Not sure that Cleaver had a real clean view of that one, but Calhoun had ripped it high and wide. Now Schmidt steals right.
They're going to have to be good throughout the rest of the game, but 5-on-5's been very even.
And the Rebels are out shooting Lethbridge at even strength. As Vluswick dumps the puck in. Puck goes around the Lethbridge net. Chadwick slows it down. Signed prospect of the Toronto Maple Leafs. He wears the C for these Lethbridge Hurricanes. Now Lind in the left corner. Try to pass out front. Fanned on it. Now Copeland spins it toward the net. It's cut off by McCutcheon. He'll pass up the right side with Brayar. Lethbridge 3 wide across the Red Deer blue line. Brayar to the trailer. Yager stops. Pass to the middle point. Chadwick right side. One-timer. Save made by Whiskey. He got over to deny. Leo Brayar with the hot one-timer from the right face-off circle. Puck bounces out to neutral territory. 7:27 to go in the period. As Chase Witzke makes a big save to keep his team within a pair, and now Lethbridge.
The three of them were almost in that PP formation, the umbrella, and a great opportunity, but a great save.
Puck trickles into Cohen Cleaver right off the face-off.
And they have no problem rolling all 6 out because of how strong they are.
Larson, quick shot off the draw, whistles it just wide. Puck at the left point. Thurston slams it behind the net. Lynn tries a wrap around. Cleaver gets the left skate down. Lynn still poking away at it. Almost jammed it in. They're playing all 51 games for the club this season. Vluswick has it at center, scoops it ahead. Lind, backhands it into the Hurricane slot, collected by Caden Price. Fires it right back to center. Thurston chips it ahead, out of the reach of Lind. Shane Smith dumps it in. Smith was part of the trade early this season that saw him come over to Lethbridge from Medicine Hat in exchange for 20-year-old netminder Harrison Menigan. Lind banks it ahead to Josephson. Tries to squeeze past the blue liner Port, but he's poke checked, and the Hurricanes clear to center. Dugan Peterson quickly on it, dumps it back in. Cleaver behind his net leaves it for Port. Under 3 to go in this second period, now 2:45 and counting. Port taking his time behind the Lethbridge net. Dranchak on the draw. Puck squirts past him to Brayar. Ahead to Shane Smith in the neutral zone, but Dugan Peterson for Red Deer makes a nice play on it. Red Deer's getting a penalty as Shane Smith gets up in the neutral zone. So, Hurricanes pull the goalie for the extra attacker. And the Rebels are about to be shorthanded once again. 41.6 in Rebels territory. Dranchak on the draw with Yager. He pulls it back to the point. Left side, Brayar holds. Back to Chadwick, one-time blast. That one goes off of Talon Brigley. Diving shot block there, and Dranchak clears it the length of the ice from there. 30 seconds to go in the period. Chadwick back to collect it. He's got 39 points on the season. Bumps it back to Yager. He's got 2 assists in the game. Into the Red Deer zone. Right side. Puck goes into the corner. Vluswick cuts off Yager. Puck tied up in the right corner in Red Deer territory. 12 seconds left in the period. Larson intercepts a pass. He'll skate it out to center himself. Into Lethbridge territory. Plays it off the end boards. Tries to get to it before Cleaver covers up, which he does.
.319 is very key.
Dugan Peterson off with a double minor for high sticking. Lethbridge wins the draw. They bring the puck back into their own end to our broadcast left. Brayden Yager, who assisted on both first period goals for Lethbridge, darts across his own blue line. Gets to center. Gains the Red Deer line, slides it left wing side back to Brayar with the pass now on the left boards over to Brayden Yager. Takes a long look, passes back to the left point. Right point now for Noah Chadwick. Left point now, Leo Brayar fumbles the pass, has to regroup at center. Rebels catch a break there. 30 seconds gone in this third period. Lethbridge bumps the puck back, now over to Yager across the Red Deer blue line. Top of the right circle, long shot, tried to handcuff Chase Woodsky. Double minor penalty kill. Minute 45 to go in the man advantage for Lethbridge. They come across center. They dump it in. Brayar, who has a power play goal tonight, gives chase. Puck is in the near corner of the Rebels zone. Dranchak can't collect it. Puck comes to the right point. Yager into the high slot. Smith shoots, save. Woodsky holds on, no rebound. Woodsky, Yager, Edwards, Trey Johnson up front with Brayar and Chadwick at the points. Chadwick's got it. Left point, Brayar, top of the circle. Back to Chadwick. Right slot, Yager holds, shoots, scores! Off the bar and in. Brayden Yager has Lethbridge's third power play goal of the game, and it's a 3-0 lead.
And it's just, we've been talking about it all night. The three of them, their chemistry is just coming along as, Yager obviously new to the group, but it's showing even 5-on-5, like I said there once they had to.
Yager absolutely on fire for the Lethbridge Hurricanes. He had a natural hat trick last Sunday in Calgary. And as we mentioned earlier, last night he had a goal and 4 assists versus Prince Albert. Tonight, a goal and 2 assists versus your Red Deer Rebels. Puck in Red Deer territory as the Rebels need to find some offense here in short order, now trailing this game 3-0. They get across the Lethbridge line, but it's offside. 2:21 into the down for Dugan Peterson on the left wing side. Plays it over to Vluswick. Up ahead to Josephson into Lethbridge territory. Puck rolls off his stick, however, and the Hurricanes can't clear. Josephson near the right point. Sweeps it ahead, but it's cut off instead by Yager. Up the left wall, Shane Smith into Red Deer territory, drops it off Brayar. Backdoor feed was looking for Yager, pass was behind him. And now Lind with speed across center. Into the Hurricane zone, tries a long shot off the stick of Cleaver. Puck goes over the rush ahead for the Rebels. Thurston across his own blue line, pass up the middle, intercepted. Deflects over to Yager, drops it back in his own end to Caden Price. Price wheels across the Red Deer blue line, into the high slot. Watch there, drops it off Yager, top of the left circle, backdoor feed for Edwards, deflects behind the net off the stick of Vluswick. Puck up the right wall, out of the reach of Copeland. Puck wide of the Red Deer net. 45 seconds left in the 4-on-4. As now the Rebels hemmed into their zone here for a bit, trying to find some space. Edwards and Price down low, working the puck. Now the Rebels take it out. 3-on-2. Copeland up the left wing. He'll knock it into the corner. Puck goes in behind the Lethbridge net. Couple of Rebels there. Neither of them can come up with it, however. And Lethbridge will bring it the other way. Brayden Yager. Knocked off the puck nicely by Dohaniak. Rebels will come the other way. 3-on-3. Check that, Dugan Peterson with it. Middle point, into the slot. Shot. Cleaver makes the save. No rebound. 1,397. Dusting off the boots for Country and Western Knight. Hurricanes win a draw. Price from the point, shot, stick save Woodsky, rebound goes to the far boards. Dranchak ties up alongside Yager. He chops it in behind the Red Deer net. Dugan Peterson gets to it ahead of Brayar. Pass to the Red Deer blue line, makes its way out to center. Price knocks it back the other way. Dohaniak passes back in the direction of Dugan Peterson, who tracks it down. Peterson lifts it in the air, it stays in play. Yager gloves it to a stick. Just inside the blue line. Checked nicely there by Dranchak, who forces the puck back into the neutral zone. Beckett Hamilton intercepts. Dumps it in behind the Lethbridge net. Cleaver out quickly to stop it. Plays it to the right wall. Tristan Doyle with it. Over to Caden Price. Can't handle it cleanly. Lind. Pass ahead to Josephson. Hurricanes pick it up. Brayar darts through the neutral zone. Chops it to the Red Deer blue line. Thurston ties it up, but the puck will deflect into the Red Deer bench.
Up anything dangerous. They, give up the odd entry and things like that, but they're able to shut it down right when it comes into the offensive zone and keep it to the outside.
Former NHL coach Bill Peters now behind the bench for year number 2 in Lethbridge, watching on as his team works with a 4-0 lead here now with just over 8 minutes to go in this third period. Hurricanes dump it in. Woodsky out behind his net to stop it. Into the right corner. Ty Copeland back to get it. He lifts it high in the air. Puck will land at the Lethbridge blue line. Chadwick dumps it off to McCutcheon. Pass up the left side. Brayar has it one more time. Gets to the half wall, bumps it back. Smith gets a shot away, blocked by Toporowski. Puck stays in Red Deer territory. McCutcheon right circle, slot. Smith shot, deflects high and wide. As the Hurricanes come looking for more with 7:33 to play. Yager gloves it out of the air, but now it's over to Larson. Into the slot, can't get a shot away. Josephson will hold it in the zone. Spins it down low, but it's right to McCutcheon. Up the right wing to Leo Brayard. Josephson and Yager on the face-off. Yager wins it cleanly back to McCutcheon. Over to Chadwick, out to center. Hurricanes deflected in. Thurston with it in front of his net. Up ahead to Josephson. Turns it over. Brayard ties it up along the half wall. Now the puck comes over to Vluswick behind the net. Got it over to Thurston, but it went off his skates. Turnover. Smith shot from the slot. Blocked. Vluswick in his right corner. Tied up by Brayard. Josephson back to go around his net with the puck. 5:15 to go in the third. Rebels get it clear to center, but the Hurricanes will take it right back in their own end. Chadwick with it. Fires up the far left wing boards. Just one power play in the game for the Rebels tonight. Lethbridge has 3 power play goals on the night. Under 5 to go in the third. Puck off the skates of a Rebels player inside the blue line. Now they'll just head off for a line change. Shot from Peterson, or from Copeland from the left wing side. With 3 minutes left to go in the third period, never got through. That's pretty remarkable because Lethbridge struggled big time on the road to start the season. Even with that 8 straight win streak on the road, the Hurricanes 13-11, 0-1 away from home coming into tonight's game. Now Yager holds, shoots, blocker save, Whiskey. Lynn on his right wing, gets it off the glass. And it'll bounce into the Lethbridge zone. Copeland hustling to try and beat Chadwick to it. Can't get there in time. 2.5 minutes left to go. Lynn intercepts at the left point. Tied up by Brayard. Back to the left point. Peterson shoots. Tipped through the crease by Copeland. Smith on his left wing. Lifts it in the air out to center.